like a championship parade. And I was like, did another team win something? And they're supposed to have a championship. So Xfinity booming down Broad Street like a championship parade. Is that with a cigar in hand, like Money Guy from Monopoly, and doing that whole dance like Jalen Hurts, Jalen Hurts, whatever. All right, moving along. All right, now I know what it says, the ad. I missed that part before. Look into your eyes. Don't know how to rhyme, but then we try. It's about writing first. I might have mixed up the verses of the lyrics, so. Should we go cops? It's in that in-between range of, it's not super hot, but it's warm enough with the sunset and everything. I'll follow this guy. Okay. Let him get hit first. That's too funny. He's big enough for me to handle. Oh, hi. Right. It way up so you can't see the shadow. So we are very well trained. It's nothing worse than see your shadow on video. I mean, that, but whatever. Not like her. Right. Pixie but with long hair. I love the way Mom smells. So funny. I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you. I haven't heard that song in ages. Orange bikes, and here comes a guy with 2 orange drinks. You could, like, say there was no one sitting out here. There's 3. So 3 margaritas, 2 pink, 1 yellowish. But people could. It's hard to explain. Now, some people assume things or jump to conclusions, but it's possible people could put through a whole narrative invisibly. It's hard to explain. And it would be like, oh, what a show that is. Like, they're coming out with the margaritas and, you know, salt on the rim, the whole 9 yards. And the song is playing, I'm all out of love. I'm so lost without you. It's so funny because I believe, I was watching Jacob the Carpetbagger, a YouTuber, and he was in New York yesterday, Bronx Zoo and everything. He said he was coming to Philadelphia today. He's taking a big trip. He was with his girlfriend or wife, I'm not sure, but first to Michigan, then up to Canada. Were they Michigan? Anyway, up to Canada, then over to Maine, and they were gonna do like buoy to buoy. So the northernmost point and then the southernmost point. So the northernmost in Maine, I guess, and the southernmost in Key West. Somewhere along the line, I saw in the video that Jen had to leave. So she was with them for like quite a few days, but then she had to leave. So she's not doing the whole trip. She left somewhere after Maine, where like Stephen King, you know, Did they talk about Stephen King? Yeah. That's what I think of with Maine, but then she left. So Jacob the carpetbagger has been solo for a few days. So when I heard the song, I'm all out of love, I'm so lost without you, that's what it made me think of. Longboarder. Okay. She reminds me of, there's a woman who went by who's kind of in a special dance club look right now. And she reminds me of someone who was longboarding through Rittenhouse Square. After I was yelled at for riding I had an electric skateboard, and I kind of breezed through there at a low peak time, but still I kind of got, got the warning, like, you can't ride that in here. This is years ago. And lo and behold, on the weekend just after that, we have these girls in long skirts looking like Varga girls or whatever, skateboarding on longboards through Rittenhouse Square. But they didn't have motors. They were just, your old school skateboard, but longboards, just sort of gliding through. And I was like, I guess they're allowed to ride through. So are we doing Samsung? So anyway, so hopefully Jacob the carpetbagger had a good time in Philly. If he, I don't know how long he planned to stay in Philly, if he was just hitting up a few spots and then heading on further south or what, but hopefully he had an okay time and got to see what he wanted to see. Curious what he'll put up on his channel. I'm guessing tomorrow's post would include Philadelphia's trip. I don't know how everybody operates, like how long it takes people to edit stuff and get it up online and everything. So, especially on the road. They had to trick, right? So the quote-unquote adults at the bar had to trick me. So yeah, I want to know where they make a living, how much money they make, and they're still playing games. Okay. Everybody else has to suffer, and they're taking home how much money. Okay. Oh yeah. Just curious. Duly noted. Oh, I see this. Hey, how much money do pigs get to take home every day? What's their salary? That's what I was told to say. But I do think this often. I see people who make like $60,000, $70,000 a year. I'm like, they're such pigs. And they're still children playing around. And there are people who are awesome. Basically professional, a delight to work with, this, that, and the other. And they have a hard time keeping their jobs because of idiots who play games all day. This is a hot topic, ladies and gentlemen. So why should a bunch of children make $60,000 a year? While awesome people have to make an hourly wage or similar, or like really low income or what have you. Bikes down at Goldie. So I stopped riding my bike years ago because one accident too many, and I was flipping out all over the place. I called someone. She's like, it might be a sign not to ride your bike any longer. And it's like, I have to walk clear across the city. And it's, I kind of needed my bike. But I decided to just hoof it, and I became like a speed walker around the city to get to locations where I needed to get to. So, what is it, Wednesday? It's happening here in the neighborhood on a Wednesday, so I don't know what's on the menu.